IMH show. I'm Kelcey. That guy over there is Lang Whitaker, and it is cold outside.
Yes.
It is winter. Look, I'm from Canada, and
You're used to this.
I am. I was.
You drink milk in bags. Like it's different.
How weird of us. But my first couple years down here, everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's so cold" in like mid-January, and I'd be like walking to work in my shorts. I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah.
But my body, unfortunately, is now a Memphian. Not unfortunately, but for my coldness.
Yeah.
And I'm freezing. It is freezing outside. And it's just getting colder for the next few months. And so I want to talk to you about some of the coldest players in NBA history.
All right, I got the obvious choice. We probably should both have this guy on our list. The coldest player, the Iceman, George Gervin.
George Gervin.
He's number
Spurs
3.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, unbelievable. He could finger roll, if you remember the Nike commercial back in the day. Sort of the predecessor to Kevin Durant in terms of size and
Yep,
the way
Mr.
he played,
Efficiency
offense,
himself.
and it was just so smooth the way he played. So
The Iceman.
I think he was cold, and I'll go with the Iceman.
He was also my number 3.
Yeah, I mean that's
We
obvious.
keep doing this.
Yeah, number 2 for me is going to be. I was thinking of the Iceman, and I thought about Kevin Durant. I don't like Kevin Durant. His game offensively is so cold to me. The way he can just score from anywhere, no matter who's guarding him, no matter what shots available to him, he's able to just get a shot off, and he's hit so many big shots down the stretch in games.
Look, he's a guy
Never
that
nervous.
last seconds on the clock, you want the ball in his hands.
So I go KD.
That makes you pretty cold. Okay, so for my number 2, I went quite literal as well, as I did with my number 3, and I'm going with Trae Young.
Okay.
Ice Trae.
Ice
His
Trae.
shoe is literally called Ice Trae. He does the Burr celebration.
Yeah.
And although the Hawks haven't been like,
They've been cold.
well, they have been cold. You know what? Trae is still one of those guys, again, that clock's winding down. I'm happy with the ball in his hands if I'm on the Atlanta Hawks. And Ice Trae, I don't know. It just, it clicked.
For number 1.
I didn't go so quite literally for my number 1. I went a little like more
mine's
normal.
a little literal.
Okay.
Little literal.
A little literal.
I was thinking about the Spurs, the Iceman. I'm going Tim Duncan.
Ooh.
Because who was cooler than cool? Tim Duncan. The way he would stone face, no emotion, but he would go out on the court and destroy you. 5 NBA titles, 3 NBA Finals MVP, I think 2 regular MVPs, 15-time All-Star. Like, Tim Duncan was unbelievable. The greatest power forward of all time to me.
Cold.
And I think he doesn't get his due, despite all those accolades we just mentioned. Like, he was incredible. And I don't know who's colder than Tim Duncan.
When I think of cold, I think of like icing the other team. I think of like last second shots,
Ice in
buzzer
your veins.
beaters, ice in your veins.
Yeah.
And I know Michael Jordan, in all technicality, has
Yeah.
the most game winners. He has 9. But I'm going to go with Kobe Bryant.
Ooh,
He is
I
one
like that.
behind with 8. And I just feel like he was so, and it's the same thing, like stone-faced. Like
Yep.
he would just go out there and he has 8 game winner, buzzer beater, game winning shots in his career. And if you know anything about Kobe, it's like, oh, Kobe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's just so like iconically cold. Like
He
he's just,
was cool, too. He was just cool.
He was really cool as well.
Yeah. I would also, the other guy I thought of, honorable mention to Robert Horry, because he had, I don't know how many game winners he had, but he had a ton of game winners, too.
So, what a cool conversation. Think about the coldest players of all
need my
time.
jacket.
Take
I'm
that.
cold.
It actually is kind of cold in
I
here. Take that however you want. We want to know what you guys think and who you think is the coldest player of all time. Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you again next week.